my president. And this was an easy one for me actually because I like his platform. And that is none other than
We prospecting for that cardboard gold, busting packs, racking stacks, and letting breaks unfold. On assignment to unearth all the diamonds and such, all the parallels of prison before we run out of luck. Blue chip stocks like precious metal gems and hollows, base purple seal explosion lights, camera auto. Yo, the moral of the story is keep it real and enjoy. Now kick back and relax as Box Breaks with your boy. Yeah.
Episode 31 of Box Breaks with your boy. It's election day, man, so we're here to select 12 senators, our VP, and of course, our president. In the fashion of Marvel Comics and their great What If title, what if we could vote Marvel characters into office? Let's get it! So, I'm going to be sharing with you my 12 senators, my VP, and my president. And I'm voting for these guys based on their merits and what they can bring to the table. It doesn't matter if they're superheroes or supervillains. Everyone has their own strengths and everyone can contribute in their own way. Without further ado, this is my first set of senators. Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards, Dr. Hank McCoy, the Beast, and Dr. Bruce Banner, the Hulk. And what do these guys have in common? Well, they are all freaking geniuses. They're smart. Our Senate is sorely lacking in the brain department. And these guys will take care of that. Peanuts for super geniuses like these guys. That's why they're my first 3 picks. Next, we also need some lawyers. So that's why Attorney Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil, and attorney Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk, make the cut. The know-how and the people skills of these 2 characters will definitely come in handy. And I think they'll make good senators too. Next, we need a military tactician. And none is more sharp than Nick Fury. If there's someone who can make do and make it work, Nick Fury can. Next, we need someone who can create bills that are centered around disaster response. Our country resides in the Pacific Ring of Fire, and I think Storm, who masters the weather, is the ideal person for that. You know, she has a direct line with Mother Earth in terms of creating laws that address relief and disaster response. Storm, #1 candidate for that. Next, we need someone who has unfortunately felt discrimination and inequality. And that would be Mystique. Mystique has been ostracized her entire life for looking different. And someone who looks different can also speak for people who look different. And I think that she would have a great insight into creating laws for equality. And she would be a great tandem for Nick Fury because while this guy creates our military strategy, this lady can carry it out and carry it out to perfection. Next, we need a couple of guys who look out for the environment. Top candidate for that is Namor. We are an archipelago surrounded by water, and Namor controls the sea and everything that happens in it. So if he's on our Senate, then Namor would also be the perfect person to write bills that would be centered around taking care of the ocean. Actually, with the technology that he has under there, he can probably come up with some really good systems for taking care of ocean waste. So, Namor, man, very important senator. Next, Tony Stark, Iron Man. This guy I put in here because his arc reactor, it runs on sustainable, renewable energy. And this guy would be very, very important in terms of creating laws that center around sustainable energy. Next, we need someone with insight into the future. And that would be Bishop. Bishop has seen how screwed up things are in the future. He's on the Senate, at least my Senate, because he can tell all these guys how not to f up. And my 12th senator is T'Challa, the Black Panther. I want him to become Senate President because he's actually run a country already. He knows what it takes to unify a people. He knows what it takes to strengthen a populace. So he's a very important senator for me. And also, Wakanda, like the Philippines, is very rich in natural resources. We have a shit ton of natural resources. And having someone at the helm who knows how to deal with natural resources in terms of trade, in terms of opening borders, this guy has it down pat. Moving on to my vice president. He's a supervillain in Marvel Comics, but he's also a genius and he also has experience running a country. Dr. Doom, Victor Von Doom, is an iron-handed leader. Obviously, Victor Von Doom has some questionable leadership styles, but the dude leads his country with success. And apart from that, he is a freaking genius. He's a genius on the level of Mr. Fantastic, the Beast, and Dr. Banner, maybe even more so. He can lead a country. He can take the reins when they are quickly and abruptly dropped. Think, for example, the president dies and the country is in disarray, and some structure, some very linear and hard structure needs to be made. I think Victor Von Doom can do that for us and he can save the country in that respect. And now, my president. And this was an easy one for me actually because I like his platform. And that is none other than Professor X, Charles Xavier. So that's a Series 1 card. That's a Marvel Masterpieces 92 card. And that is an X-Men Series 1 card. And going back to his platform, Professor X is really just all about equality, man. He's been fighting for equality since time immemorial. It's equality of opportunity, equality in education, equality in representation. What I like about him also is that it's a never-ending struggle and he knows this. It's an uphill battle, and like Sisyphus, man, he just keeps going uphill. The boulder goes up, the boulder rolls down, he gets frustrated, but he still pushes the damn boulder up. All right, that's it. If you guys have any other suggestions, if you guys think someone else should be president and someone else should be VP or senator, let me know in the comments, man. That's it. I hope you guys like this episode and I hope you guys enjoyed voting today. I'm out, man. Peace.